Hi, everyone. So, people have been asking me how they can have their kids participate in the academy for the seen and unseen. How would that actually look like and be like? And the kids, it's easy for the kids, actually, what I've been finding. But I wanted to give you at least some ideas about what you could do with your kids, no matter their age, so that they can be active participants or participate in whatever way is going to work for them, and that their participation can actually contribute to you having these tools integrated into your life and living. You can have them contribute to them and their lives. You can have that create more ease with you and your body. And so, a couple things. Some of you will probably have heard already by now if you have been watching the videos and have been participating in the Fantastical Creature Play Space. Maybe you've taken some of my previous classes. I'm a speech language pathologist and learning behavioral specialist. And so I've been working with kids and families for my entire professional career. And I love including children in everything that I do, and definitely in all these classes. And one of the things when I was first approached by people asking for ideas about how to engage kids, I had to really sit with this because for me, I'm myself and I don't really change how I talk and how I be when there's kids present and when there's not. And I think some of the kids really find that refreshing. They're acknowledged for knowing what they know, and they know so much. While I'm around, I actually highlight that and have that add to the class and have that add to the events that we're having. Um, so one of the things that seems to be very helpful is having some kind of artwork, paper, markers, crayons available to the kids while they're just having the calls, if you're listening to them as a replay or even live, on in the background. And then what I find is that a lot of kids during these classes and calls, they are drawing things that we're talking to and that we're speaking about, the energies that we're trying to incorporate and include in our lives, that we're looking to discover and acknowledge, that have always been there to contribute to us. They are drawing and writing these letters and words about these energies. And so sometimes when you look at their drawings periodically, either during the call or afterwards, you'll have some aha moments because they're so tapped in to what's going on. Also asking them during the call or after, what do you know about this? What do you know about what they're talking about here? Even for the kids that are nonverbal, they will send you pictures. They will point to the things in your life or to your body as to what is being discussed. It's amazing. If you ask them, they are willing to add this to your life and contribute to you. They're just waiting for you to ask. They're kind of like, how do you not already know this? Because they're so fast and so, oh, just so tapped in and so aware. Some other ideas is, in addition to having the artwork and maybe some materials for them to play with, craft with, they like, embroidering, if they like tying knots, if they love building, like with the Legos nearby, have them do that. And one of the things that I've seen is children will, as soon as we're doing a clearing, they will represent and show how we're clearing the solidification and these lies and all this crap. They will do that in their drawings and in their movements. And so paying attention to how they behave and what they choose while this is in the background can help you pick up on how they're communicating those very things to you during the day, during the week, and over the course of your life in different family routines. One example, just to kind of illustrate this a little bit. I had a kiddo that every time we did a clearing would smash their Legos. And it was like, that was the energy of the explosion of getting rid of all of the lies that was going on in the family at that time. Somebody else, so another kiddo would do, or they would just do this big movement, like, wah, like this, or they would make a sound of, wah, like every time we did the clearing. And I was like, yeah, that kid, thanks. And they were like adding in their oomph to what we were doing. So allowing them to move and to, allowing yourself to move and see what shows up as you're shifting things and integrating this information is going to be really helpful to you. And it's going to help them know that they can do that in any area of their life, that when they're in school, when they're learning, that as they're adding in these different tools to their toolbox, or acknowledging the ones that they've already had, they can move. They don't have to be still. They don't have to be locked in or shut down in any way. And so really allowing their fantastical voice to contribute to the calls and to your experience of these calls is great. Some of the families like listening to this as they're driving or as they're hiking or maybe on their way to moving, and then they kind of like add this in before or afterwards. So what's going to work for you and your family? And tap into that and know that that is something that we're willing to contribute to you for. We're willing as a crew, as a fantastical crew, to help you out with this and come up with ideas as to what's going to work for you and your family and your kids. The kids love these energies. They already know that they're fantastical creatures. They're like, oh yeah, I've been a mermaid my whole life. I'm a unicorn. Hello. Oh, dragon. Wow. Like they just get it. And it's not this external thing for them. And it's really not an external thing for us. It's just we've made it external. We've made it outside of us. So maybe just have a bit of a play. Some of the kids and families like dressing up and they can put on the costumes about the creatures that we're talking about. What's going to be fun for you? And there might be some other examples that I haven't even mentioned yet. If you think of something else, go ahead and post it below this video. Message me about it. Message whoever you found out about the Academy from, and let us know, because we love adding these other ways of being with us as fantastical creatures to the experience that we're on together. So hopefully that adds some clarity for you. Hopefully that's contributing to you, and just know that for some of this, it's like an echo space. It's like we starting now and it just keeps on going. And so a lot of times these kids are already aware of what we're talking about even before you get on the calls officially. So sometimes I like asking the kids, so what do you think they're going to talk about today, or what we're going to do today, before we get going on the call? And then they jump in the call and it's like, you knew, oh, there you go. And just helping them acknowledge that they know so much, and that helps them be more successful in school and in life. So thanks for watching, and thanks for being a part of the Academy for the Seen and Unseen. Thanks for considering the Academy for the Seen and Unseen. If you're watching this and you haven't chosen it yet, it's never too late, and just go ahead and jump right in with everybody else whenever you're ready. Thanks, and bye for now.